맞춘다요. 자, 할 겁니다. 번데기 바꾸세요.
So this is bondigi. It's a fried silkworm. Normally you need some soju with it because it's so delicious. You gotta do the whole thing.
The whole thing?
Yeah.
Some more if you want. It's got weird texture. It's sandy, yeah, it's sandy. To me, food has always been more than just something we eat. It's how we connect with our environment, our culture, and with each other. I'm Nat Wolf, a chef driven by more than just flavours, by stories, sustainability, and community. And that's what the For Now series is all about. In Seoul, I'm exploring these ideas further, meeting chefs, creatives, and growers who are pushing boundaries, finding ways to work with what's in season, and making it work in a world that's constantly changing. I met Brent in London on a night out. No, I'm joking. I met Brent out at Seoul when I went to stage there, and we were kind of talking about doing a pop-up together. I feel like every time I say things like this, it doesn't actually happen, but because Brent is quite turbo as well, it just happened like so fast.
I've worked with a lot of people who now live in Korea. The restaurant group that I was coming from before is the Korean head chef. And one of those people happens to be one of the sommeliers at Restaurant Evett.
Yeah, June. Nice guy.
He texted me and he said, hey, I'm working for this Tasmanian chef. Like, hey, he'd be more than happy to do a pop-up with you too.
So Restaurant Evett, or Evett in general, is just really cool. I love what Joseph's doing as well. He's one of the most underrated chefs, like at the moment, honestly. Like, I don't know how no one knows about the things that he's doing. He's really, really paying a lot of respect to Korean ingredients and just the environment in general.
So we're in a lovely taxi now. We're heading to Gyeongdong-Sijang to see some of all the ingredients here in Korea.
Yeah.
I feel like yesterday we saw the forest. Yeah, now it's time to see some urban forest, a.k.a. the markets.
Yeah.
And this one here, honestly, every time we do an event or we have anything, I always take the chefs here because it's just a really good way to see everything in one spot.
Yeah.
And fruits, vegetables, but also good food. So we'll start, we'll walk around, we'll see some vegetables, then we'll go down, we'll eat some food, we'll get some inspiration, and then hopefully that can impact your menu. So,
Yeah.
Excited?
I am really excited. I can't wait. I want to start creating some dishes and planning some dishes based on what's available.
I think today it's all about heckling the old ladies at the market. That's where we really shine. So let's do it.
Are you good at that?
I'm the best.
I'm going to practice my Korean. I'm going to try and practice my Korean.
I will give you some, so you can say 깎아주세요.
깎아주세요.
Yeah, it's like give me a discount. That's like the first one.
깎아주세요.
깎아주세요. That's a nice one.
깎아주세요.
And then after you do it, you got to be like, really like, you're going to put on your little cute face, batter your eyelids, and then you're going to get 50 cents off.
I love it. I can't wait.
Yeah, check out this one. Ooh, Matsutaki's. Songbosot. Yeah. It's really hard to find people, so if you lose, like this just goes in every direction. So
we arrive at Gyeongdong Market and it is steaming. It is so hot. It's, you know, got all the stank in a regular market. It's got the heat.
Yeah, produce was stunning. I think coming to a different country and being able to see that right away, especially as a chef, you know, you look to your right and it's like fish getting their heads chopped off. You look to your left and there's like a cup of bugs that they're giving out as samples. I have no idea what bugs they were. All I know is I walk up to find our group again and they're like, oh, here, Brent, you have to now eat this.
We did the ants yesterday, so you're doing this.
one shot.
One shot.
So this is bondigi. It's a fried silkworm, very commonly drank by the older generation here in Korea. Normally you need some soju with it because it's so delicious. That soju.
We just ate some as well.
Yeah, we ate some. You gotta do the whole thing.
The whole thing?
Yeah.
Some more if you want. I reckon it's got weird texture. It's sandy, yeah, it's sandy. So this is the salted fish roe. I'm going to use this as a salted element for my cold fish course.
자, 보양식입니다. 자, 8마리 2만 원 풀 거예요. 자, 저부터 올라가세요. 전복이요. 자, 전복이요.
My favorite lady up here. 안녕하세요. This is like Korean traditional medicines. There's like different types of woods and teas that they use to make stuff for your health. So it's like reishi mushrooms here.
Yeah, these are beautiful.
You have like lots of dried spices, lots of stuff like that. Lady's gonna give us a little medicinal tea.
Oh, amazing.
Korean tea. Omija.
Omija.
Omija. Yeah, cha is tea, but I think the omija always buy me is flavor.
Omija.
Sweet, sour, bitter.
Umami.
Right. Let's do it.
Yeah, everyone have the tea. Money paseo. Let's go down and get some noodles while I have everyone here, and then we'll go break off. I think I'll get it's hard to move this amount of people. We're gonna head this way.
So we go through this market and Joseph's like, we're going to have brunch, essentially.
Yeah.
None of us have eaten breakfast yet because, hashtag chefs. Just like 4 coffees and Omija tea.
Some things don't
Loads
change.
of liquids. But we walk through, the stinking hot and there's so much stank going around, smells, whatever. And
Yeah, we just get downstairs and we look to our left and there's just a pile of skate. And he just has this small chopping board and he's filleting these skate and it's just massive. It's just like,
it's like this big.
as we're walking to your left and right, there's these women cooking in these tiny kitchens and the food they're doing is incredible, but they'll have one small little stove and like a completely full kitchen.
Have a seat, guys. 추천해 주시면 배추전 몇 개, 뭐 칼국수, 보쌈 뭐 이런 거.
It's just beautiful to see what people can do in such a small environment with you don't need all this tech. Like you can just make do with what you've got, and it's hand cut noodles and it's beautiful. And not only that, like these dishes, I don't know where they were coming from because there was no space. We have we're just sat around the kitchen, all of us on a skinny table, and there's just constantly banjang coming through, which is the Korean side dishes, and there's just loads of them. And then there's this beautiful cabbage dish that is so simple. It's almost they just flake off cabbage, dip it in some batter, and then grill it onto. It sounds really simple, and it was simple, but it tasted so good.
This is the pancake, my favorite pancake in the whole world. It's kind of slippery and technically not crispy, but I really like it.
There's beautiful pork belly, wrapping it in some lettuce.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, it was so good. It's so good. Is that right? Because I am dying from the heat.
It's warm. Let's go. Let's take these back to the restaurant and let's see what we can cook.
Yeah, let's do some R&D.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
I had a lot of things on my menu that were left open to things that I wanted to see at the market. So going there and seeing all of that and seeing all the different greens that were possible to use, it really helped piece together the thoughts in my head of what I thought I wanted to make. Especially getting the chance to taste all of it, as well as seeing the tomatoes, which coming from summertime in London, and then you get here and the ones here are pale.
I'm gonna pause right there and say that I did yell at Brent so many times before coming here saying, why the f are you doing tomatoes?
Yeah, but it was hard to understand for me. I couldn't possibly conceive, oh, they've got to have some nice tomatoes.
Yeah, but it's not in season and they don't even use tomatoes here.
Well, sometimes you gotta just make it work.
It's one thing that I'm trying to show chefs is that I know people get so caught up into a dish, but if things aren't in season, don't use it. Having seen and tasted the produce ourselves, it was time to head back to Evett to finalise our menus, ahead of the pop-up later in the week. We then returned again that night to see the way Joseph honours the seasonal produce. We had dinner at Restaurant Evett, And we got the wine pairing, and June and Joseph and the whole entire team spoiled us with like loads of champagne and beautiful wines from different various regions of like Korea, France, even Australia, everywhere really.
Yeah, guys, welcome. Welcome to Restaurant Evett. Believe it or not, I'm not from Korea, but I love everything on this peninsula. The restaurant here has been open for 5 years, and it's a way for us to delve into Korean cuisine. The menu is a reflection of the season, but also fermentation, everything we fall in love with.
It's crazy. There's so much thought into like something so small and like.
As you might have seen, we're an incredibly international team. Many of us have worked in some of the best restaurants all around the world. But we're here in Korea, in Seoul, because we're very curious, very passionate about Korean ingredients and Korean produce.
The whole menu really honors classic Korean produce. From the smoked mackerel in the acorn starter, the meiju powder made from fermented soybean, to the fish garnished with foraged seaweed from Jeju Island.
Whoa!
If you actually look on your spoon there, I placed a little friend. I think you guys went out and harvested something, right?
Yeah,
Warriors
we
first
did,
time?
yeah.
Cool. How was that?
It's good. It's hot.
It was hot, yeah. Did you taste any of the ants while you were there?
Yeah.
Good.
So definitely give it a little taste now. Put a little bit on your spoon. And you can see that it has that really nice sort of lemongrassy flavor that we really like. And so instead of using lemon juice, for example, for acidity, chef likes to
So good.
throw a couple of those ants in there.
Yeah.
They're even like more pungent
Yeah,
when
when
they're
they're-
fresh.
Yeah.
They're like,
Really.
Yeah. I literally had one crawling in my mouth though. So I had so many. I was like,
Thank you. Thank you very much.
How was everything this evening?
So good.
so good.
I mean, my favorite was the abalone.
The fish was banging.
I like that. Yeah, the fish
like
was
the
good.
fish
I really
as
like the
well.
acorn as well, and the flour.
I'm a big fan of the duck.
The fish was banging. The duck was really nice.
Next episode, we're heading south to learn about traditional Korean fermentation methods and to make our own jungs like soy sauce and gochujang from Master Kasundo.